So we'll now move over to the crypto space with Laddie Williams. Laddie, it's the opposite of what we saw yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Not a good one.
Yeah, and obviously your friend Elon has been tweeting again.
Yeah, he has a broken heart.
This
Who
time,
broke his heart?
yeah, he's been sending subliminals. Let's look at one of the tweets there. He put the broken heart emoji, and with Bitcoin. So we don't know what he's saying, but it seems to be some kind of breakup with Bitcoin. That's what some analysts are saying. Then responding to that tweet is Justin Sun. Justin Sun says he's going to buy up every Bitcoin that Elon Musk sells.
Rejects.
And he's in love with Bitcoin right there with the love emoji. Anyway, this is what it has done to the markets. It's red. Yesterday was all green, if you remember. Well, now we have Bitcoin at 36,000. Just after that tweet, lost about 5% of its price. And right now we have fear. Looking at the fear greed index, we have fear now at 27. It is better than extreme fear. Shows that there's some, little confidence coming into the market. Market cap is down 6%. 24-hour volume went up by 4% at $122.02 billion for the total crypto market. Bitcoin dominance is edging up a bit there, up about 0.41%. Price of Bitcoin, 36,657 at 8 a.m. this morning. 24-hour volume traded, $37.97 billion. Ethereum is down, hit harder, down 8.37%. 24-hour volume, $31.30 billion traded in Ethereum this morning. Let's talk to Michael Inaji now, digital market analyst. Hello, Michael.
Hey, good morning, Laddie. How are you? Happy Friday.
Good morning. Happy Friday and happy Bloody Friday. Well, we have the CBDs, central banks actually, working on their own digital currency. So I'm wondering, are they going to have the nature of Bitcoin? Bitcoin has, limited supply and unlimited demand. Do you think it'll have that nature?
I don't believe it's going to be a finite currency. I think it's definitely going to resemble what we know today. In terms of like CBDCs taking hold in the world, in Asia, in Southeast Asia, especially China, about 60 to 70% of all transactions that are done done on mobile. And so you have a situation where for a lot of the world, most of the currency is already digital. And so central banks basically see that people are already moving into that next generation of currency. And so basically the features of the CBDCs are going to be basically a blockchain that the central bank can basically be in direct issuance of currency rather than relegating it to basically different banks. Because today banks can create money, but going forward in the future, CBDCs essentially everything could work through the central bank, and then you can have the fintechs play a role in terms of how, where, and what the money does. But basically, the issuing person now could be rather than be the banks, you can have the central bank basically being in direct control of monetary, physical policy, and it basically gives them unparalleled access into the financial transactions that happened, and so they don't have to go seeking for information. So it's a more transparent way of doing things, but it's definitely not going to be the finite amount of Bitcoin. I think that's where Bitcoin comes in to compete. It becomes this parallel technology that is basically finite compared to the infinite monetary regime that we have now. But CBDCs definitely will be here to stay in the next 2 to 3 years for sure.
But I remember the attractiveness of cryptocurrency was actually being your own bank. But, with the CBDCs coming out, would you still be your own bank?
I don't think it's. I think there's going to be institutions that will kind of how you have Coinbase that has Coinbase custody. There will be institutions that perform bank-like functions because not everyone's going to want to store their private keys. I think the CBDCs will have private keys, but I don't think everyone is going to want to store their private keys. So it's going to be up to things like digital custodians that will act like the new banks. We already have the new age banks. The only thing is. We haven't given custody over to them formally yet, the same way we've given custody over to the banks today.
All right, so quickly now, India has reversed its ban on cryptocurrencies. What does that mean for other countries like, say, for instance, Nigeria, that's, still has the ban ongoing?
It's a lot of just doing due diligence. In the beginning, you had a lot of regulators scared about what cryptocurrency meant to the sovereignty of their currency. But when you have a look at Bitcoin, a lot of regulators would realize that not plugging into it is almost like not plugging into the internet back in 1999. And so in the beginning, it's very scary. Like you have this new parallel system running. But just going forward, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to basically disregard. And
Yeah.
so when you see the financial freedom that it brings and the open, permissionless, borderless technology that Bitcoin brings in countries like Iran and North Korea and all these other countries that are banned from the payment rails of the U.S. It definitely does open up a new financial paradigm where you don't need anyone's permission. And so
Okay.
when these countries don't want to participate in it, it's almost like they're shooting themselves back 20, 30, 50 years. Because it's
Right.
either you conquer this technology in the game theory of things or you're dead last. It's either
Okay.
you get on the internet or you stay
All right.
dial up.
All right, Michael, always great to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Laddie. Bye-bye now.
All right, Ini, there you have it. The money is exiting the alts right now. We have double-digit losses, Room down 17%, KSM down 16%. It's bloody streets.
Yeah, bloody street. But I hope by Monday, it would have turned the other way.
Hopefully.